Hey there, I hope you're having a great day, and are you ready to grow your business faster in 2021? Are you ready to be smarter about how you grow your business? I'm going to share with you a few techniques right now. I also have an invitation for you. I just finished first morning of skiing. Good morning, Kevin, how are you? Can you hear me and see me okay? I'm in Alta, Utah right now. If you can hear me and see me, hit the like and the love button. And I'm going to talk a little bit about business growth. Hey there, Maggie. Listen, I just was on a few runs here in Alta. It snowed about 12 inches last night, and in my early morning runs, I was using a new pair of skis, skiing with a couple of experts, and I was all over the place. I slid down half the mountain on one of the runs that they took me, which was an expert's expert mountain. And I was thinking, as I was sliding down the mountain on my ass, I'm a pretty good skier. I'm a strong intermediate skier in normal terrain. And I couldn't help but think that how skiing is very, very similar to business. And let me explain. If you don't know the fundamentals, it's impossible to move to the intermediate and the expert terrain, right? If you agree with that, hit the like or the love button over here. If you don't understand what the basic things are, the building blocks to ski properly, you really can't ski anything that's serious. But what about business? In the last 15 years, I've coached over 10,000 business owners. And most of the business owners that I meet, some have some of the fundamentals, some don't. Some have systems and processes in place, some don't. And what I can share with you is the people that are able to scale their business, go from an idea to 100,000, 100 to 200,000, 200 to 500 or a million or more. Not only do they really get good at marketing, but they get really good at creating systems that are duplicatable and scalable. Now, I'll come back to that in just a minute. Do you have a business, by the way? Question for you if you have a business. Hey there, Kunal. One of the things that's really, really critical to understand, especially in today's day and age, is there is so much noise out there right now. Think about this. How many messages are you getting via text? How many emails are you getting? How much are you watching Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or this new crazed clubhouse right now that's vying for your attention? Well, guess what? Think about this. Do you remember Seth Godin, brilliant marketer? Many years ago, he wrote a book called Purple Cow. I want you to understand something about the human brain. Our brain likes to pay attention to things that cause us to be curious. Our brain likes to pay attention to stuff that interrupts our patterns. Our brain likes to pay attention to anything that might help us with a pain we have, a fear we have, a frustration we have, an irritation, in addition to things that we want and need. But we also have very small attention spans. And what happens when we have so much going on in the news, coronavirus, when we have interest rates at all-time lows, people investing in the stock market, some making a fortune, some losing a fortune. We have new social media channels that are garnering for our attention day and night long. People's brains are getting overwhelmed. Now, I want you to think of what that means if you're a business owner. If you're a business owner, that means that you have to somehow clear through the clutter. You have to show up in a way that makes you look different than everybody else. And in Seth Godin's book, Purple Cow, he asked this little question that I love. And he said, imagine you're walking in the country and you see a herd of cows, but one of the cows is a purple cow. What would you do? And the answer is you'd stop and you'd look at that purple cow and you go, oh my God, there's a purple cow. Well, here's a question that I want to ask you. As it relates to your business, your products, your services, your offerings, do you know how to clear through the clutter so you don't look like everybody else, you don't offer what everybody else does, and you actually differentiate yourself from everybody else so you can stand out and show the features and the benefits of your products or services? In working with so many business owners, very few people understand that what you say, whether it's verbally, on the phone, on a Zoom call, in a meeting, what you put on a piece of paper for your advertising, your headlines, your bylines, your story, all is being processed by somebody's brain, and our brain deletes and distorts stuff that doesn't pique our interest in less than 1 second. Less than 1 second. And if you don't understand how to create a marketing message or a sales message, if you have a business that penetrates through the clutter so that people at least pay attention to you first, chances are that your product or service will be drowned out in the noise. And one of the things that's really important for every business owner to start doing is to create something called an avatar. And hi there, Antonio and Lisa and Blastic and James Stokowski, right? An avatar is a profile for who your ideal client is. So what I want you to do, here's a simple little exercise you can do just so you can start the process of creating a pattern that works well, is write out, is your ideal client a male or female? Is your ideal client in the United States, in Europe, all over the world? Is your client online or offline? Then write out, what are the biggest pains, fears, frustrations, irritations, wants, needs, and aspirations they have? Let me repeat. What are the pains, fears, frustrations, irritations, wants, needs, and aspirations that they have? Why do you want to know those things? Because if you can get into the psyche of your ideal client, male, female, age group, socioeconomic status, where they are in the world, and you can create messages that they're already searching for because of where they are in their lives right now, you can then create some very specific sales and marketing messages to clear through the clutter. I can tell you that in seeing business plans and marketing plans from tens of thousands of business owners, only 5% have just those first two pieces that I shared with you. And they sound like, look like everybody else. They don't have a process that creates predictable leads. They don't have a process that creates predictable sales. And that's because they don't have a predictable process. Does that make sense? Hi there, Maggie. Nice to see you again. Does that make sense? If it does, hit the like and love button. And by the way, I'm going to show you what I'm looking at right now. I'm in a hotel in Utah, in Alta, Utah. I've been skiing for the last 2 days, and I'm looking at a little snowstorm. There's some people skiing right out there. It snowed about 12 inches, and I mentioned earlier, I was skiing a little bit above my ability grade earlier, and it reminded me that first and foremost, I shouldn't have been on an expert hill. Secondly, since I don't know how to ski powder very well, I should have practiced the beginner stuff first, and totally forgot maybe my athletic mindset wanted to chime in. So I went back to the easier hill, and the last run was great, but the first few runs were exhausting. I was on my ass sliding down most of the hill the entire time. My friends are still out there skiing, but I came in here to get a little rest, to change my skis, to get a little bit of lunch. Highly recommend Alta, Utah, by the way. And the other thing I want to mention to you is every year I do a 5-day business breakthrough challenge, and I share what I've learned in the last 40 years of building businesses, 5 multi-million-dollar businesses, and in coaching over 10,000 business owners. I share what I've learned about creating the beginner structure, the intermediate, and the advanced structure so that you can create an avatar, know your marketing, know your sales, know how to differentiate your product or service from the competition, know how to advertise, where to advertise so that you can keep the costs down and the profits and revenues up. And if any of you want to join me, I'm doing it again starting February the 18th. It's $47 for 5 days of training with me. Each day, I'm going to take you through 3 or 4 things that you need to know and do. I'll give you a little workbook. We'll talk about it in our community, and it's $10 a day, less than $10 a day to learn from me what my clients pay me, $25,000 to $250,000 a year to teach them. I'll be doing this in group. I'm going to have my team put a link in the chat right now. I'm also going to put a link let me see if I can put a link in there as well. Not sure if it's in there, but if you also take a look at my bio, you'll be able to see that. It's one of the ways that I can give back to people. I've been fortunate to have learned that business can be the royal road to financial freedom. But it's not the royal road to financial freedom if you don't understand that you need some foundational building blocks that then you can build upon. If you are, skiing, for example, like I mentioned before, if you don't understand the basics of balance and turning and managing, your flow, you can't ever get to the next level. So not only will I be teaching a lot of the outstanding basics and fundamentals, but I'll be teaching some advanced and intermediate stuff over 5 days. And so if that's something you want to do, join me. It'll be February 18th for 5 days, and it'll blow your mind, but more importantly, it'll help you create a business that works for you instead of you working for it. I see too many people building businesses that they have a job, they don't have a business. They have to work every single day. And they're working for the business. Their business doesn't work for them. They can't sell it without them being there. They can't scale it because they don't have the right processes and systems in place. And they make less than if they worked for somebody else, and they're taking all the risk. So if you want to reduce your risk, if you want to create a better business for yourself, then sign up for the Business Breakthrough Challenge and take a look at what Antonio Braceno says. Thanks, John, great course. He took it last year, he loved it. And so listen, the reason you got into business, I imagine, is because you're passionate about a product or service, you want autonomy, which means you want to work for yourself, and you want to have a business that actually pays you. But the other reason to have a business is so not only it pays you, but it pays you when you don't work. And your job is to create processes and systems that are able to work for you, that are predictable, and that give you a predictable amount of qualified leads, a predictable amount of revenue, a predictable amount of profit, so that you can have a saleable and scalable business. Anything less than that is just a job that you might be happy doing. And so if you want to do it, join me, Business Breakthrough Challenge. My team will be put the information there below. We're going to be recording every one of the calls, so if you happen to miss one of the calls, we're going to put it in a membership area that you can get access to and review it many, many, many times over, okay? If you like this, please share this. Do you have any questions? And if you've enjoyed just connecting with me for a few minutes, just give me a like or a love right now, and let me put on my glasses so I can see some of your comments. Dan David Music. All right, you're gonna get access to the program. I'll have to ask my team that. Lalaire, you're on The Secret. Yes, I was in The Secret. Written 4 New York Times, or 4 best-selling books, 2 New York Times best-selling books. All right. Hi there, Towellygram, looking forward to it. Yeah, it'll be a life-changing event, that I can promise you. And anybody have any questions? Ali Hadir, thank you. From Heartwood, love to. Jackie, can I have the link, John? The link is in my bio. And Alan, if you're watching me, can you put the link in the chat? Winning the game of money is so good. Yeah, this is great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey there from Hong Kong and Vancouver. I've been to, thank you, Kong from Vancouver, BC. I used to live in Vancouver, BC. Hello there from India. Hey there, Vancouver. I used to ski whistle. Skiing is my favorite winter sport, and so I enjoy going skiing as often as I can. So this trip, I'm in Utah. In a couple weeks, I'll be in Lake Tahoe, and then a couple weeks, I'll be in Colorado. And again, the reason I share this with you is if you set up your business right, then there's a business that actually is able to help you live the lifestyle of your dreams. Most people who start a business, they have a vision and a dream of what they want, right? They want to, they have a product or a service that they love. They want to share it with other people, so they have the psychic income and the feel-good income, and they want to make money so they can obviously pay their bills, take care of their family, do some things in their community, charitable things, save some money, take some trips, enjoy their hobbies. And there's a big disconnect between the dream that a lot of people have and the reality of what happens when you get into business. And you know why? It's complex. It's like saying, I want to become a doctor or an engineer, but I'm not going to spend 4 or 6 years in school learning all the details. Well, guess what? Business is as complex as that. You have sales, you have marketing, you have management, you have finance, you have product development, you have legal, you have client care, you have technology. And then you have the strategy, the tactics, the timeline, the tools, the resources. There's so many moving pieces. And I was fortunate. I had mentors from the time I was 19 all the way to today at 59, 40 years of mentors teaching me and coaches teaching me. And so if you want a little mentorship, if you want a little bit of coaching on what to do the right way so that you save time, energy, money, and you want to create some predictability, and you want to make more money, maybe double or triple your income in the next 12 months, then sign up for the Business Breakthrough Challenge, and I promise you, it'll open your eyes, open your mind, but also give you the frameworks of what to do, how to do it, why do it, and then I'll show you exactly how to do it, all right? So if you want to do that, it's a $47 investment, and the reason I don't do it for free is because free usually means people don't show up, and if people don't invest, then they don't show up and they're not interested. And whenever I've done a lot of this kind of stuff for free, people sign up and they don't show up. When you have a little bit of money in the game, a little bit, you are now more than interested. Now you are committed. So when you pay attention. And when you don't pay, everything else, seems to take more of a priority. All right. So I'm gonna go have lunch, and then I'm gonna go back out on the hill to ski. It's still snowing out there. I got another day or two of snow, and so my team will put up a link in the chat or look up in my bio. Appreciate you. Share this. Give me a like or a love, and I'll probably do a couple of Q&A sessions over the next few days. All right. Let me know if you've enjoyed this. All right, and you sign up by getting the link. All right, Business Breakthrough Challenge. Business Breakthrough Challenge. And Alan, if you could put up the link, there you go. There's the link right there. Look for NeuroGym, which is my company, and look for NeuroGym, which is right there. And also we'll have it in the link by my bio. All right. Let me see, Nitin. Let me say hello to a few of you from, let's see, Sharif from Malaysia, Miman. If you want me to say hello to you, hit the like or the love button. Antonio, you're gonna do it again. Awesome, buddy. Repetition is the mother of learning and skill. Faizasha Paris, of course we enjoyed. Awesome. You can pin your comment. Alan, can you please pin my comment? Thank you. Elizabeth, I am great. How are you? Raphael, another gem. Thank you. Can you see the mountain? Look at this. It's so beautiful out there. It is beautiful, beautiful. That's just one of the faces of the mountain. Hi there from London, the real. Hello there from Toronto, David, or Dan. David, I used to live in Mississauga. Hello there from India. Hello there, Martina Edinburgh. Hello from Italy. Hey there, SD Luxury Realtor. Love it. Awesome. Shaf Garcia, hi there. Awesome. Oh, great to see you all. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for being in my orbit of, of success, and let's help you grow your business. All right. Have an awesome rest of your day. I'll come on live, a few more times before the February 18th challenge. It's a Business Breakthrough Challenge. 5 days that'll transform your mindset and your skill set so that you can become the CEO you are meant to be. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Bye now.